What's up, fellas?
Yo.
Yo, oh, nice shirt. Look at that.
You like it, right? I just
Yeah, it
gotta
looks
say,
good on you.
I like this shirt. It makes me look like I have muscles, bro.
Dude, you look like a superhero.
I look sexy. So what happened, Lee? You
Hold on, I'm just trying to get this blurred background from behind me, but I don't know how to do it.
Dorian, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Just staying busy, working on these damn podcasts. I'm gonna start doing some videos like you do, in the gym. Only I'll probably fuck around a little bit more than be serious. But I got the girl. And listen to this. I started going to Strong and Shapely, right, Jay?
Yeah.
So I asked the manager, the girl there, and I said, what if I come like with the girl with a camera and I come like later on, so there's not too many people here or early in the morning. And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine. She goes, but I think the owner charges you $50 to do for the privilege to do that. And I was like, really? I got to pay him $50 to bring a camera?
Really?
Yes, I got. It's like,
That was verified.
what happened?
Really? I'm shocked.
Yeah, well, the owner's like a new guy. Like, I forgot. I think his name is Paul or something like that.
Yeah, I know him. His name's Paul. Yeah.
I never met him yet. I don't know. Like I've seen him. I've never met him, but I deal with the
I think
girl,
Andrew's there. Have you seen Andrew yet?
Andrea. Yeah, I saw there. Andrea's a sweetheart. Andrea's great.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
she's great.
And then I was talking to, I forgot, I think the girl's name was Michelle. But anyway, before we get started, I wanted to talk to you. So I got your Forge pump, right?
Right.
So let's say I want to try this tomorrow. What do I do? Just take one scoop and
Yeah.
drink it before the gym?
Yeah, about 20 minutes before you train. Yeah.
Okay. What exactly is lion's mane? Do they go over to a lion and cut some hair off?
It's the hair from a lion and it gives your balls a fill. So you get more testosterone. No, it's a nootropic. It's from a mushroom extract. And it increases it increases your cognition process.
Oh
So
yeah.
you get more focus, you get clarity without the increase of heart rate or any type of stimulant effect. So you bypass the stimulants, which are vasorestrictors, and you get good, clean focus. And it's a nice dose. It's 1,000 mgs of lion's mane, so it's.
I'm gonna try this tomorrow. It's got pink Himalayan sea salt. I like the sea salt.
I'm drinking lion semen.
Ah, you would drink lion semen.
Now it's the only protein drink I had. It's the Masashi one of those pre-made Masashi ones.
What
Tastes
the hell
fucking
is that?
terrible.
Yeah.
Vanilla. Huh.
And what is amintoflavone PE 20%?
Dementoflavin. It's a bioflavonoid.
Oh,
So what it does is it enriches the calcium levels of your muscle cells.
yeah.
So they contract harder. So when they contract harder, they pull more blood in, i.e., helps with a better pump.
Ah, now what's
I.e., John, you'd need muscles for that to happen. So
yeah, I know it's a bitch. I'm trying to grow. And what is agmatine sulfate?
it doesn't matter, John. You won't fucking know. Come on.
Agmatine sulfate is it's from the it's an arginine derivative. So instead of using arginine, they use agmatine because the conversion to aromatase is much more efficient,
Yeah.
and it gives you a good dose. Like a clinical dose to get the same type of conversion is about 4 to 6 grams of citrulline. So 1.5 grams of agmatine sulfate is equivalent from a blood flow perspective as 1.5 grams of agmatine sulfate to 4 to 6 grams of citrulline. So it's
Mm.
good. It's good for blood flow, vasodilator, nitrous oxide, all that fun stuff.
All right, last
Now,
question.
John, here's the test. The first one you asked him about, repeat what it's for.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Well, all right, what was the first? Oh, lion's mane. Lion's mane is good.
For your balls.
Yeah, he said big balls. He said. All right, last question. What is estrogen?
Estrogen, that's just that's for absorption. That really, it's one of those ingredients that helps your body absorb nutrients better. That and bioperine, which is a black pepper extract, those are used to help absorption of nutrients. So you get a better effect, and you could use less, but those are all highly dosed, so you'll absorb most of it.
Okay.
Sounds like the female hormone, but it comes from your ass instead.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Estrogen from the ass.
So it's got 6 grams of citrulline, 2 grams of beetroot, and 1,000 milligrams of lion's mane. And then Jason was nice enough to send me this Pump XV2. Now, can I take this together or no? Oh, well,
Yeah, dude. I mean, that'll be a painful pump if you mix that, dude. But you could
Oh,
take 4 caps of that. That's highly dosed in arachidonic acid. That's an inflammatory type of pup substance. It increases your prostaglandins. So it helps with blood flow, helps with a better pump, helps with recovery. But dude, take 4 of those with a scoop of the forge. Oh, your dick will get hard.
It's pterodactyl acid and
I actually like John's face, the way he's sitting there going, like he knows exactly
Yeah,
everything
yeah, yeah.
Jason's saying. He's like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just,
Did you guys watch The Sopranos? Dorian, did you ever watch The Sopranos?
I watched the series.
Do you remember when
Oh, I love it.
when Paulie and Christopher are trapped in the woods and it's fucking winter out and they're trying to chase that Russian guy down,
Yeah.
right? And they're lost. And
Yeah.
Tony's on the phone with him, and he goes, "The guy you're looking for killed 16 Chechnyan rebels." And he was part of the interior ministry. And Paulie gets off the phone and he goes, "You're not gonna believe this shit."
The interior decorator.
He goes, he killed 16 Czechoslovakians. He's an interior decorator. And Christopher goes, his house looked like shit. That's pretty much what I'm like. I'm Paulie in that scene right now when Jay is telling me that
Right.
shit. Yeah, it's an interior decorator. Anyway, so I'm gonna try this tomorrow. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. Instead of saying pre-workout, I'm gonna try this tomorrow. All
we're
right.
gonna watch you. We're gonna watch you over the next month to see the changes in your body.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
I'm gonna be as big as Dorian after
If Jason's products can help you, I'm gonna start calling Jason Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. On water.
I always said Jesus can't help. I always said Jesus can't help you, John. So if Jason can do it, well,
Yeah. Well, I said that's what we said
I'm a
last time.
supplement messiah.
What the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I Prevail Subs, www.i-prevailsubs.com. 10% off of my thing. S and the scribbly sound signature N S SN 10. That's it. SN 10. It's in the
SN
fucking
10.
description. Just click it and go. Anyway, everybody's all over fucking Bob Newhart.
no,
What's his
oh
name?
my God! I just saw pop up here now. I heard a bit of it today when I was driving. I was listening.
Bob Newhart.
Oh, Matt from Muscle Discord's going at Bob Enfuad now.
He
I think he
loves
must be getting. He's got the raging boner right now. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, Matt loves this shit,
He
man.
should be fired. He must be cancelled. He must be this. He needs to be this. An investigation.
The fucking cancel culture again. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Don't we make fun of people who do that and then they fucking do it,
yeah.
right? It's like everybody's a bitch.
But am I missing something? Because it all started on the Jay podcast
Yeah.
when Jay asked Bob, "Do you think Nick would ever win the Olympia?" And Bob just said, "No, I don't think he will." That was it.
Yeah.
And then when Nick was asked about it, Nick had a funny thing. He goes, "Who the fuck is Bob?" Blah blah blah. So Bob found that funny. Bob comes back with, "I'm the guy who'll be announcing you 8th place." Like, they're having fun with it now. Nick's got a T-shirt. Like, they're having good.
Yeah,
they're having,
that's right. That was fucking funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they're having banter, which is good. It's entertaining. But everybody else, my God, that's like they want to string Bob up. They want to. It's like, this is disrespectful. This is that. I'm like,
Bob is not a likable guy. I mean, I had him on the show. We were fine. We were cool. We had good chemistry. A good interview. I talked to him the next day. He was cool as shit. But he's just not a likable guy. He really, a lot of people, get turned off by him. I don't know why. And some guys could say, like Nick Walker could literally say whatever he wants and people love him. And Bob is the complete polar opposite. He could say anything and people hate him. I don't.
Well, you know what it is? There's a difference. Okay. And let me explain that. Bob is I've known Bob for years, dude. And I've never had a problem with Bob. I've always gotten along with him. Bob is a very direct person, and very assertive. So when asked, when he gives you his answer, it almost comes across, and I don't mean this in a condescending way,
It's true. It comes
but it
off
almost comes across
like an
as
insult.
arrogant, or he's passing. And just like Lee said, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's his fucking opinion. He's entitled to it. Holy shit, there are going to be 10 people who don't think Nick's ever going to win the Olympia. Does that mean he's not going to win the Olympia? No.
Yeah.
It means nothing. They're not judging, right? But when somebody else does it, maybe it's the tone or the mannerisms.
The tone policing.
Yeah, but people could just take Bob the wrong way.
Yeah.
And it's for their own lack of I don't know, misguided or misplaced lack of something. I can't even put words to it, but
I think they're lacking testosterone right now with some of the comments I see.
I mean, I wasn't crazy about the 8th place comment, but Nick made a T-shirt out of it and turned it into something great. It was fucking funny as hell, right? But now the big thing is now Bob's saying that don't call him the athlete's rep anymore because he's not the athlete's rep. And Matt from Muscle Discourse had a field day with that. I don't know if did you see that?
Oh yeah, I was listening to a bit of it. Yeah.
Did you see that, Jay?
No.
All right, hold on.
It needs to be an investigation. He said
it's on Instagram. Did you see it, Dorian?
I saw a little clip of it.
Yeah. I'll just put it on show on Instagram. Oh, by the way, my Instagram is up. What do you guys think is going to come up if I click it?
Kitties.
How'd you
something porn related? There you go.
You guys are
surprise.
Can you enhance that? I'm on my phone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good luck. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta put the what do you call it back? Hold on. Sorry. That girl's been on my podcast like 3 or 4 times. Oh, and I'm getting another disgusting porno star coming on pretty soon, actually. Where are we here?
Got the stuff on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, where are you? Let me get this right. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, Karen Fisher. She's coming around next month for the other channel.
Yeah.
So there we go. Okay.
Is she like the porn? Is she the porn version of Princess Leia?
Yeah, no, she's
Carrie Fisher.
She's a MILF porno chick.
There it is. One with Bob and
yeah.
Last time on the subject, don't write me.
Okay, don't reach out to me. Don't ask me. Don't refer to me anymore as the athlete's rep. Okay, again, it's an honorary position, just as I explained on that clip we just showed. Okay, at best, it's not an official position. There are no official positions, and there hasn't been for 10 years now. So I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm sick of it. It's just
He could have easily reached out to me. Clearly, he knows I'm the athlete's rep. He's mentioned it 100 times now, right?
Well, they're saying that you're not the athlete's rep. That's like they're saying Bob's not the athlete's rep. He's never done anything for the athletes. Is he official? Is there an official number? Like, is there an official thing to do with like are you officially the athlete's rep? Is that your?
I have been the athlete's rep for 20 years now, or whatever it is, probably more, but whatever it is, it is. As for those.
Now, cut there out of context, but I think there's a bit of Trump shit happening there.
Yeah. Matt has a feel. What's up, Armon? What's going on, dude?
What's up, man? How are you?
We're talking about the Bob
mic?
Cicherillo stuff. What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, it was weird because it kept saying my audio was not on. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I can hear you.
Cool.
Big Bo, what's up, dude?
How y'all doing?
Hey,
What's up?
All right.
Let's see that T-shirt, Armon. That T-shirt looks good, dude.
Oh yeah, your T-shirt you sent me.
Yeah. Nice.
He's in the club.
Yo.
Yeah, he's part of the crew now. That's it. So we were talking about the Bob Cicherillo thing, and now he's saying that he's not the athlete's rep. Is Matt taking that out of context, or I don't know?
Well,
he said he wasn't, and then he said he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard him say honorary for a long time now. Yes, he'll say athlete's rep, but then he'll throw in honorary too. But everybody knows he really hasn't been for years and years. He is there if people need to reach out, but it's not like he said. It's not an official position. It's just like known as, like when Dr. Jill Biden, you put doctor in front of your name. You're not really a doctor, but you know.
Yeah, she's like a anthropologist or some shit like that.
well, maybe you have to be a doctor to look after Joe. So you need some medical training.
Did you see the video of Joe Biden grabbing Melania Trump's ass? Did you see that?
No.
He didn't really grab her ass.
AI.
No, he grabbed.
His hand slid down and Trump got all fucking pissy.
Well, that's all like the ones with Michelle Obama with the ding-a-ling hanging between her legs on a lot of the AI stuff. Have you seen those ones?
Yeah, oh yeah. Who hasn't? They're all over the place. Anyway, let's stick to bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go off on politics. Forget it. What the hell were we talking about? Yeah. So Bob, Nick, it's all crap. Who gives a shit? You know. I covered this. I did a response video. We did a live. I screwed up. I gave Lee the wrong time because I totally forgot about the daylight savings time on Monday. So we had daylight savings time. Australia didn't. So I inevitably gave Lee the wrong time. But I pretty much ripped.
They're asking.
What
they're
happened?
asking Trump. They're asking Trump. What do you think about daylight savings? Should we get rid of it?
They've been talking about it already.
Yeah, I've heard that for you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the point of it is. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Some people want to go to school early when it's dark. Some people want to get. It's like
I don't
know.
Who gives a
Sun's
shit?
still up in Denver. I fucking love it.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot bigger problems we have to deal with than daylight savings time. But anyway, so Ali Bilal decides that he doesn't want to do the Arnold Classic anymore.
I'm not going to go then. I'm never going to go again if he's not there. Fuck it.
Do you know he dropped George a week out from his show?
George who?
George Favre was his coach.
Really? I thought he was with.
Yeah.
I thought he was with
No,
Chris.
he was with George Favre, and he dropped him a week out from his show. And George Favre was actually hurt about it.
Why?
He was just like, "Man, what do you mean why?
Why did he drop him a week out?
I have no clue.
That's fucking weird.
Really weird.
Did they have an argument or something?
I don't know. I mean, I talked to George here and there. I don't know what happened between them.
But do you think that's been blown out of proportion to what Arnold said? Because Arnold on stage, I mean, when he's given that seminar the next day, he said, these guys have great, Arnold even said, these guys have good legs. They should show them. So I think it's silly to cover them. He never put them down or say it was a shitty division. This or that. He goes,
it is a shitty division.
I know, but he didn't. But Arnold didn't say that. Arnold said they should show their legs because they have good legs. You should show them off. Don't hide them. And now everyone's all upset. And then this Ali guy, he did say, "Oh, we should get more prize money because we train as hard as the Open. We diet as hard.
It doesn't work that way."
But then he said we take the same supplements as the Open. Blah blah blah. But I don't want to get that big and be unhealthy. I'm thinking. You just said you do everything the Open guys do, so how are you any healthier?
He said he was Muslim and he doesn't want to show his glutes because in Afghanistan, showing his glutes, his wife would run in the other room when they would show their glutes. I mean, I guess that's the deal. You know, in Iran, bodybuilding is different. He's from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, look, man, when you move to another country, especially when you go into an occupation, you have to adjust to the customs. So, I mean, I get that you don't want to show your glutes, but to me, that's just an excuse that you can't do classic physique or bodybuilding. Okay,
well, when they say
this guy sounds like a real crybaby to me. Okay, he is the equivalent of Angel Reese saying that we are going to sit out this year for the WNBA until we get more money. Meanwhile, nobody watches the WNBA. They never make a fucking dollar. If they decide not to have men's physique next year, it is literally going to be the equivalent of that. People are going to be happy that there is one less class they have to sit through before they get to the Open Classic. And that's the fucking God's honest truth. So I hate the division. I think the division is ridiculous. I always thought the division was ridiculous. Jason Owens loves the division because it puts money in his pocket. I
have nothing to say here, dude. I love them all. I welcome all of them. They are tremendous athletes and help contribute to the pool
Yeah.
They can't, believe it or not, dude. As you know, as sarcastic as they sound, they do bring a lot of attention to the sport. I know people don't like them because the shorts, and I'm indifferent about it. But dude, I have just as many men's physique guys as I do bodybuilders and classic physique guys in my show,
I fully
and
get
so
it.
does every other
Yeah.
promoter in this country.
No, I fully understand.
But
At
do
the
they
at the at
do
the
they
NPC at the
do
NPC
they
level,
do they feel
and
cheap? I don't know.
I fully get it. But on the professional level, nobody gives a shit.
That's what I think. I think amateur level is great and that, but then it's like I said, if you look at my photos, between the ages of 17 and not maybe 15 and 18, I was men's physique. And then I put a bit more size on. I probably could have been classic. And then when I got in my 20s and turned pro, I got my big boy pants and I became an open bodybuilder. This is the class for the people who can't become open. So they give them a class. Whereas before, we were all physique in the beginning, but then we got bigger, and we got bigger and became bodybuilders. These guys pump as much gear, but they can't get into the open. So it's almost like the Down syndrome class for bodybuilders.
Yeah, that's good. It's the WNBA for bodybuilding. If it
They
wasn't
do
for
use
bodybuilding, that division wouldn't be there. If it wasn't for the NBA,
I was
the
watching
WNBA wouldn't be there.
Bill Burr did another thing the other day on women's WNBA, and he's asking the women, don't blame us men being male chauvinistic. He goes, you women in the audience, name top of the 5 top female
Oh,
players.
that's old. He did that in a stand-up. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he did that in a Netflix special like last year or the year
Yeah,
before.
I think
Yeah,
he just did it. He did it again somewhere.
yeah.
Because I saw
But
it again.
he's coming to this kid is coming to the table with no negotiation power. Do you think Arnold really gives a shit if he doesn't have men's physique? Do you think he's not going to get the same endorsements? You think he's not going to get the same sponsors? You think he's not going to get the same eyes on the Arnold
Put
Classic
212 in.
because men's physique isn't there? It's like,
Put
dude, you know
212
what?
in.
What'd you say?
Put the 212 in. Get the men physique out.
Absolutely. You'd get more attention with the 212 guys. 100%.
And Bo is going to go to the
100%.
Arnold. Bo will go to the Arnold 212.
Dorian, what do you think?
I think this Ali guy's kind of being the bitch. Lee's right. I think they've blown this thing out of proportion. I was sitting there listening to the whole thing, and I heard what Arnold had to say. You know, it didn't sound the best for him, but it wasn't offensive. He doesn't need to be canceled.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this Ali guy, he's kind of arrogant and cocky. He's like, oh, I'm Arnold Classic winner, trying to make some type of a stand against something he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
you guys see him in the gym, and he's in the gym training with a Rolex on. Who trains with a Rolex on in the gym?
Jesus Christ! So who trains with a Rolex on? Come on.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all though, I do agree with him.
In what sense?
Need to be more money.
Why?
Yeah, but the thing is though, Bo, nobody watches them on the pro level.
But the thing,
nobody's going there to watch them. When we did the live feed, we literally did not comment once on them.
You got to look at what's paving the way for the pro. It's a lot of them dudes in the NPC, and I mean a lot of them dudes. When the Olympia come around, look at how many of them dudes on stage.
Okay,
it's a lot of them dudes.
That is very true. You're 100% right.
Just look at like for a man to be doing, it don't matter if he's just pumping his upper body up. You putting in the same work as everybody else is on your upper body. 10,000. Come on, y'all. Everybody know that if each category need to be paid more.
Well, he got 25,000 for the Arnold Classic prize money for number one. But I fully understand what you get. Okay, but in business, it's not about how hard you work. It's how the customer is involved in your business. Okay, you can work really, really hard at your craft, but if nobody's buying the product, you're going to go out of business. They get no eyes. No, I don't know one YouTube bodybuilding channel that covers men's physique. Not one. RX doesn't cover it. I don't cover it. EP09 doesn't cover it. Muscle Discourse doesn't cover it. Not one fucking person. I've never invited anybody on here from that division to come on. Men's physique was popular before Classic Physique came out. Classic Physique came out and stomped fucking men's physique into the ground.
Yeah.
Period. That was it. On an amateur level, yes, the promoters are going to make a ton of money. Okay, like guys like Jason are going to make a ton of money from it. It's 100% true. But once you get to the professional level, there are no eyes on that division whatsoever. And honestly, he should be grateful that he has the opportunity, coming from Afghanistan, that he has the opportunity to come here and make a living walking on stage in his board shorts and lifting weights with a Rolex on. He shouldn't be fucking
Well,
complaining.
he said he wasn't making a living. He said it, it took him more money to bring his family over and watch it and all that. But he said he was making a living back home in other countries. So he was making a living from the whole sport in general, just not the Arnold. So, I mean, I didn't
Wait a
think
minute. Hold
Arnold
on, hold
would.
on. He could make a living doing men's physique in Afghanistan.
He said he was making a living from other countries and other stuff,
Because from what I understand, the guy is from Afghanistan. And
right.
I don't know any fucking NPC shows or IFBB shows that happen in Afghanistan.
I don't
So
know anything about
he should
Afghanistan.
he should be very lucky and he should be very humble, and he should be very grateful that he's in the United States and whatever other country he lived before that let him make a living doing this.
He
And
said it's very popular there because the glute thing. He
I
said
don't
the
know.
men's physique
I'm
most
not.
popular, but I'm not. I don't care either way. Like I'll prep a men's physique guy. I don't mind, but I think it's a good stepping stone. And Arns has his show. That's great. It brings a lot of competitors, and we all were men's physique at one point. But I don't think they should be getting paid. Maybe a little more, but nothing. I mean, nothing close to the open. That's crazy to say. Those open guys, they put their body through hell. I mean, they're force feeding nonstop. The off season, the men's physique, you get to a certain place, and you don't have to push in the off season. You just kind of maintain, stay there. You can come off or whatever. And it's very different from open, where you're putting your body under all this stress, the drugs and the eating and the force feeding and all that stuff.
So here's an alternative argument
Go ahead.
is, especially at the amateur level, being as popular as it is, and I see it, just like we've all said,
Absolutely.
the amateur. So the people that aspire to be men's physique athletes, right? They have to look at these guys somewhere. They're looking at them online. They're either coming to the shows or they're not coming to the shows. But they do draw attention because they have a big following of athletes that are coming in and out of these shows. Does that transcend into selling seats or tickets for a show? I don't know. But it definitely means that there is a group of other athletes that are following what these guys are doing, that are going to take the same supplements. They're going to use the same meal prep people. They're going to use the same wrist straps or wear the same gear that they wear or train at the same types of facilities. So I understand your argument, John, about like the WNBA, but these guys do have a following. It's not like
I don't on a
it's not like
professional level. I don't see it. I don't
They
see a
well, you
inspire
might
following
they,
on a
they
you
professional
they
might
level.
not
inspire
see it.
people.
Well, my point is you might not see it, but it's there
Yep.
because the amount of people that are
But
competing.
if that's the case, if I have to peel through rubbish to see something to get a spotlight on it, then it's not
Well,
not
no,
worth the
no,
money.
that's not. There's a psychiatrist or a psychologist that did this study. Said, look around the room, okay, then look at me. I want you to tell me everything that was read, and the guy couldn't answer. He goes, now I want you to look around the room for everything that looks black. He goes, name everything that's black, and he went and he named everything that he saw was black. If you're not looking for it because you don't have an interest in it, you're not going to see it. But other people that have an interest in this. And it's not, I'm sure they train their legs. It's not like they go through prep and don't train legs, but some of these guys, they can't get big legs. They're not genetically enhanced or they're just not genetically predispositioned to have big legs. So they cover them up. So it does open up a field for these guys. But the fact that you're not seeing it, John, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not there.
Well, it means that I'd have to search for it, right? Which means that less people watch it. So
I look at something.
Hold on. Let's just keep it simple. If I have to search for something, right? That means it's not really as popular. I don't have to search for people reviewing open.
Well, no, that's
I
not
don't have
true.
to. I don't have to search for people reviewing classic. Every bodybuilding channel covers classic and
John, hold on. If you go into my Instagram, you're not going to find any porn stars. You're not going to find them. But because you search for them or interview them, they're in your algorithm. you pull up bodybuilders, you pull up classic, because that's in your nowadays. Anything you look for on your phone or on the computer, it's all part of an algorithm. It's not the fact that you have to search for them. It's the fact that you don't view them.
Right.
If you pull up one or two men's physique guys right now, I guarantee you they'll be in all your algorithms tomorrow. Okay. You think, holy shit, where'd these guys come from?
Why don't we just do this? Why don't we just follow the money? Okay. How much money was Kai Green getting from who's the guy? Who the people that make Redcon? How much money was he getting? Well, how much was he getting a month?
Are you talking about muscle meds or
no, Redcon? When he was with Redcon.
I don't know.
He was getting several thousand. He was getting $6,000 or $8,000 a month from Redcon with Kai Green. What men's physique guy were they endorsing? Was there a men's physique guy they were endorsing?
Oh, hold on. What classic physique guy is getting as much as Kai Green or Jay Cutler?
I fully get it. They're not as popular. But we're talking about the physique guys.
But classic is more popular.
Let's follow the money. Let's follow the money. Those guys are not getting sponsorships, not even close to what the open guys are getting. Not even close. It's not even fucking.
Well, what they do, John, is they have a lot of.
It's so difficult to understand.
They have a lot of different sponsors. They don't
bring the money because they don't bring the eyes. You follow the money. The bodybuilders are getting the big money. They're not. The reason for it, if it was flipped, if the men's physique guys were getting the eyes and the men's open were not, they'd be making the money. It's really not rocket science. Thank you.
But Jeremy was making good money. Jeremy was making money when he was champion. He was making money.
Okay, so that was one guy, and that was before Classic Physique.
We'll call it the ghost division.
Right?
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there, John.
Before Classic Physique.
Well, John, hold on. There's more bikini girls than any of them.
Yeah, and are they making any money?
Yeah.
Are they making endorsements? Are they getting sponsors? Right, exactly.
Classic bigger than bodybuilding.
Yeah, Classic. All right, Classic. You can make the argument. Classic, you can make the argument. 100%.
Way bigger. Classic is the biggest thing in bodybuilding.
Absolutely, you can totally make that. Totally make that.
I have BBA and NPC right now.
No question about it.
But with your follow the money theory, that doesn't apply because Classic.
But I'm saying, right, you can make that. You can make that argument.
Well, that is the argument. So in that note, with that being said, well, the same thing applies for the men's physique. There's more of them, but they're not getting paid as much. It's not because they're not
being a businessman, Jay. There's no way you could disagree with me on this. It's impossible. They don't bring the eyes because they don't make the money. And the fact that nobody gives a shit if this guy competes next year or not. Did anybody know who he was before he even started bitching? Before he started complaining, did anybody know who he was?
All the men's physique guys knew who he was.
Exactly. Outside of the guys that competed against him. I didn't even know who he was until he started to complain.
I thought he was from that movie with the 40 Thieves.
Alibaba, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Yeah, that's right. On a magic carpet. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So much feedback when we put this on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
He'll be boycotting me.
All right. So, all right. Okay. Who wants the last word? Me and Jay have been talking. Somebody give me the last word on this. We'll move on to the next topic.
Hey, it's the money though. That's money. Put it like this: if money ain't there, then okay, let's go on to the next one.
Anybody else? Dorian, Armon, Lee.
Well, like I said, I don't like the division personally. I would like to have men's physique, bikini, wellness, and that put on a whole different time from the men's open 212, maybe the fitness and all that. Have them at a different day, a different venue. So, but look, I'm all for it's like when CrossFit come out, people are mad at CrossFit, but I'm all for it. If it gets people in the gym, it gets them healthy, it gets them training, and they enjoy doing it. I'm all for it. But it's not my cup of tea. But hey,
Dorian don't give a fuck. That proves my point. Even Dorian doesn't give a shit.
I think I'm on John's side because I get it. The men's physique guys, they're into that. But as a bodybuilder, it's just like, what part do I fall asleep during the show? I fall asleep during men's physique. I can't stand watching it.
Yeah. I mean, when I used to judge, and I had to do the men's physique, when men's physique came on, it was I got a migraine when they came on because it was just a lot of them, and it was hard to judge. Jason, aren't
It
slow.
is very hard.
And it's
I
hard
don't
to judge.
disagree with any of you. I don't disagree with any
The
of you.
bikini girls too. How the fuck do you judge
Hard to
that?
judge, but I had clients that I had like a few pro men's physique clients. I turned pro, and I was happy for them that they got their
Of
pro card.
course.
But even them themselves, they didn't even like the class themselves. They didn't really like it, but they're like, I can't get my legs bigger. You know, they didn't have
Like that
genetics
little,
to get their legs bigger.
What are we gonna say, Lee?
it's like that little lion. It's like that lion looking at his father. When I grow up, I'm going to be a big lion like that. That's like the physique guys. When I grow up, I want to be a bodybuilder, open, but sadly, it won't happen.
Yeah.
Everybody can't look like Lee and Jay on the pictures that we seen the other day. Everybody ain't got legs like that.
Yeah. No. What show is that?
It's the Iron Man, I think, right, Lee?
That was
Yeah, I think, I mean, yeah, that picture, yeah.
Jay,
It would have been
was that the biggest you ever were on stage? Because you looked fucking huge in that picture.
I think 2007 might have been the biggest I was on stage.
Let's actually.
I
do-
wasn't in
put that-
2007. That's when my suspension started, 06.
It's like,
Who
this
put
is
that-
completely
Who put that up? Was it Who's Bodybuilding?
I don't know. I thought Lee had it.
Was it Lee?
I might have reshared it, but it'd be a long way down with all the shit I post.
Oh, I thought it was on Who's Body. It might have been on a story. I don't know.
no, it was on the feed though.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, I
share
sent it to
but-
you. That's right. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
All
with the
right.
program.
I know, really. Where are we? Right here. We got to get past all Luke's jokes.
There's nothing rude or anything there. Fuck them cunts.
Talk about a guy who's bitching. LeBron James. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude, it's horrible to
It's
watch.
fucking terrible. I can't. It's fucking
What's
That
horrible.
whole
the-
him and
what's the-
his son thing. Yeah.
And his son just got cut from the Lakers.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he? Okay.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
mean,
it
they
was,
were bitching. Everybody was bitching about it forever. You know, I mean, I like basketball back in the day. It's hard to watch now. You know, it's not as physical.
yeah.
Like it, you know, it's a 3-point show and all that kind of stuff. But you know,
Oh, here it is.
Just because you're good doesn't mean your kid's going to be good. Look at Michael Schumacher's kid. He wasn't good.
Was that 2000 or 2002?
This was 2001, I think.
This pic.
Was it? I'm trying to tell by my hairstyle what year it was.
Right.
Look at that.
We all had that. We all
Looks
have
like-
wow, that's what that year was. Yeah.
Looks like Jay has better legs than Lee in that picture, man. Look at
Just because he's closer to the camera on the angle.
It's just the lighting. It's all just the lighting.
Holy
And
shit.
he's turned more to the camera. See, I'm more that way. He's more this
yeah,
way.
big ass shoulders.
Looking at them pictures though, like either one of y'all could win a 212 right now.
Oh yeah, those guys. You guys.
Lee, imagine if they had that in our time, dude.
Well, we were ahead of our time, Jay. We're ahead of our.
Yeah, I know. That would have been. We would have had a couple of them, dude. We would have had a few wins.
I
Who was
think I
the
got more
first-
suspensions than I got like 5 pro wins, but I think I had about 7 suspensions.
Jesus Christ. Imagine if you didn't have any suspensions. Holy shit.
Ah,
Oh, y'all are the same height.
5'5".
Yeah, 5'5". I'm 5'5" and a quarter.
Yeah,
Well, technically, I'm 5'5.5" when I go to the doctors and they do stand against the wall. So when I say that, people go, "Why you say 5'5.5"? I said, "Because that's what the doctor tells me, and it's medically proven."
I'm 5'8". And believe me, that's
Look,
that's me
we're
pushing
not
it.
we're not all like Bo. Okay, every half an inch counts on us fuckers. Okay,
I'll take that quarter of an inch.
exactly.
What are the odds that Kai is going to do the Masters?
I
He ain't doing it.
Okay, Dorian, what were we gonna say?
I got a problem with this. You were talking about Kai earlier.
Okay.
Kai, he wants somebody to pay him just to show up.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do it.
Which means I'm not doing it. That's what it means. It means I'm not doing it.
You know,
Because nobody's gonna
Kai,
pay him just to show up.
Someone was trying to get him on their Instagram, on their show or something. I guess you can't message Kai on Instagram or something.
Really?
Yeah, he
Why?
has a setting like you can't message him or unless.
He's a weird dude, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, when
If
you say
someone
things,
pays me, I'll show up.
when you say things like, I'll do it if they pay me to show up.
$1 million.
Or
You said, I think, right?
I would do classic physique, but I don't want to show my glutes. When you say things like that, that means you don't want to do it. That's it. That means you either you don't want to do it or you can't do it.
I'll show up for 25,000. I'll show up for 25K.
Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile,
I'm cheap.
which is
I'm
probably
cheap.
more than they give the winner. How much is first
That's
place for
not
the
my
Masters?
problem.
How much is first place for the Masters, Dorian?
I want to say last time was like 60K,
How much was it
60,000.
for
I'm
first
not
place?
sure on that, but I want to say it was like 60K.
That's not bad, man. That's pretty good.
You're
Yeah.
doing it, Dorian, right? You're doing it in Japan, right?
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, you should. They have 212. Why don't you do the 212?
I want to do open.
I want to do open.
Fuck it. Well, you should, man.
I want to do open.
Could you do both?
Can you go over there with a criminal
I think
record though? Because I know
You
China
should,
is.
you should be able to do both.
What'd you say, Armon?
Can you go to Japan with a criminal record? Because I know China, it's difficult to get in with.
Don't fucking crush his dreams. Holy shit!
Well, I'm just saying, like shit. I can't go to certain places.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't because you can't go to Australia with a
you
criminal
fucking
record, right?
ruined the mood. Holy shit!
Yeah.
What? I mean,
Apparently,
shit, you know.
apparently, it doesn't matter if you have a criminal record and you live in Australia, you move and you go back. That's fine, apparently. But
You can go to Japan though. I already looked it up.
what'd you say?
They can go to Japan. I already looked it up.
Oh, okay.
All right. But now, can you do both? Can you do the open and 212 if you wanted to?
I don't know about that one.
Because I don't think you can in the regular Olympia. You can't. Because I remember Sean Clarita qualified for both at one point a couple of years back, and they wouldn't let him do both.
I don't see why not.
I think you should be able to.
Well, if you qualify for both, you definitely should. First of all, if you
And like I said, generally they're on at different times. The contests aren't on the same day sometimes even. So if you can do both, why not? What's one more person or two more people in the open gonna hurt?
and it'll make it more exciting too.
Right.
I look good about 225, 230 when I'm coming down, but being 212 on stage, it ain't gonna be the same.
Ah, I see what you're saying. All right, I got you, dude. You should fucking because between if Brandon does it, Dorian does it, Bo does it. Who else is talking about doing it? Do you know Dorian?
Bill talking about doing it.
Phil?
Yeah, he's talking about doing it.
Phil's
Was
okay.
Kamal talking about doing it again? I heard Kamal might have been thinking about it.
I don't know. He
Yeah.
back training though, but I ain't heard nothing about it.
No.
And I think Fred might do it too though.
Fred
Okay.
Smalls?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually you just reminded me. I gotta text him. Because
Phil Clahar too.
what happened?
Phil Clahar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phil will do it.
You'll have
So
some Middle
we'll see.
Eastern and European guys in there too. Some names you probably won't know too.
Because there's a lot of good bodybuilders over 40 that could do it. Because that's what you got to be
Vinny,
over 40, right?
I think Vinny Galanti he messaged me the other day. He's gonna come on my show, but he won't.
Yeah,
he's gonna
Vinny
do
will
it.
be competing till he's in the grave. Forget it. He'll be. If
Yeah,
he can't walk out, what'd you say, Jay?
He loves it.
Oh, it's unbelievable. That's if he was gone to an accident, lost both his legs, he would do wheelchair. 100%. 100%. Shit. All right.
I just had a thought. If all the European guys are doing the shows, where are all the European guys?
What?
Who gives
That's a bad dad joke. European.
Well, that's fucking terrible. That's
I didn't get it, Jake.
That's almost as bad as your gay joke from last week.
I've been busy moving house for a week and missed a lot of meals. Okay, that's my excuse.
You want to hear a good dad joke? I'll tell you a good dad joke. All right. My uncle has 2 Doberman pinches. He named them Rolex and Timex. Watchdogs.
That's bad.
Jesus.
Everybody has kids except who? Dorian. Dorian, you have any kids?
I got a daughter 15.
Oh,
Okay.
dear God, 15. She must drive you crazy.
Oh,
My
Oh, you
kids,
got kids?
my kids old. Everybody kids on here.
Oh, really?
okay.
How old's
okay.
your kids? How
30,
old's your oldest, though?
31.
Oh, wow.
My daughter's 33.
Oh.
I started early.
I tried to.
31. And how many kids you got, Bo?
Trust me,
Two?
Dorian, even at
I thought it
50,
was 15.
I got 2 girls.
2 girls?
Yeah.
Jesus. That must have been horrible for them in high school if they wanted to date boys. Had to be horrible. I just picture that scene. What was that scene where 50 Cent plays the bank robber and the girl?
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, what was that movie?
Is that when they brought him home and all the guys are in the room?
Yeah, they're all in the garage. I picture Bo doing
In the
it.
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the thieves, what now? I know what you're talking about, though. And everybody's in there, they talk to the dude.
He shoves the hanky in his fucking pocket. Yeah. I forgot that was. I forgot the name of that fucking.
But even when your daughters are 31, 32, they still carry on like they're 15. So
Yeah. Did she still hit you up for money, Lee?
that's when you get a text. Yeah, what do you want?
And both of my girls' birthday is right back each other. January 29th and January 31st.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
And they 7 years apart.
And you just and you still spoil and rotten. You still pretty much buy them whatever you want, whatever they want.
I ain't no sucker.
So what'd you say?
I ain't no sucker no more.
What about you, Jay? Do they their birthdays come around? Is it pretty much whatever you want?
No,
Yeah.
dude, I got good girls. No, they're the little one. She'll be 13, so she's at that age where she wants everything,
Yeah.
But my oldest daughter, she's 16, but she's we're really proud. No, I think we're doing good. We're doing good.
No, you're doing a good job.
They get an I Prevail t-shirt and some pre-workout on their birthdays, and they're happy.
Give them a hoodie and some creatine, and they're on their way.
What more do you need?
Armon, I'm gonna put you through a test. I'm gonna put you through a supplement test.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm not like Orange with all the ingredients, so
Okay.
don't grumble about
All
that
right.
shit.
What is lion's mane extract used for?
Like to calm you down, anxiety.
Is that true, Ons? I don't know. I know you said it before, but I don't remember.
It's a nootropic. It's a nootropic.
Help you focus.
Focus, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about? I need glasses for fuck's sake.
Well, what don't
Hold
you
on,
answer it,
let me go
John?
get my glasses. Hold on.
Jason told you what it meant, John. Why don't you answer it as you read it? I bet he's forgot. He's forgot everything.
You got to
he
give
said
him multiple choice.
when he gets to
Some of
the
the
gym
stuff,
tomorrow.
some of the
You gotta
stuff
give
in
them
my
multiple
stuff,
choice.
I forget what's even in my stuff sometimes. I mean, like, what does this do? I have to look it up.
Do you do all your formulations, Armon?
Yeah, I started 8 years ago with the manufacturer, but I started a new line with it's kind of coming out, but I never put it in I never put it in stores like you. I just kind of just sold online, and then I didn't really take it like hardcore serious, with the first line, because it was like I just wanted to come out with a supplement, and it came out with a few more because they did okay, and I was
Right.
just selling them, like clients, and then it kind of grew over the last 8 years, and then but I didn't like the brand, so I changed. I just created a new brand, and then we got like 5 out now. We got a couple more coming out, and so yeah, I work with my manufacturer is really good. I'll come up with something that he might say, hey, this might be better than this, or something like that, or hey, this might not go well with this, and so he's really good with all that. So, but I had an interest.
He's breaking news. I'm bringing out a pre-workout and a intra-workout one. The pre-workout's called Crucified, and the other one, intra-workout's called Holy Water. Hey.
Not bad.
Hey, Armon,
Don't shake your head, Bo. I got permission from God.
What is
On the
hydro
priest.
prime?
I'm actually, here's a surprise thing you don't probably really know. I am really an ordained minister and I can do weddings, funerals. So if anyone wants to get married,
Get the
I am an
hell out of here.
ordained.
Look, I look like I belong in a home.
I'll go get the certificate. And I've even got a card I carry where I'm an ordained. I can.
I don't think they allow. I don't think they allow people to do that when they like to get pegged.
Scary.
Arns, how long have you had yours?
6 years now.
Yeah, you do a hardcore though.
Hey, do y'all?
Thank you.
What is Hydro Prime?
I don't know.
Glycerol.
Even though they're your normal glasses, it almost looks like you got the Chinese glasses on.
That's James Word that he got on.
They look the same. They look the same. They look the same as the others. Put the others back on. They look exactly the same.
That's the old James Word right there.
Look, it looks the same.
Like we just came out with
These
some
are
gummies,
PBS
like some pump gummies. You
I
know,
really got to get.
they taste pretty good. We came out with
Say
some
that
pump
again?
gummies. We just came out with some pump gummies, like gummy candy. You know, are they going to
What's
give you
in
the same pump? Are they giving the same pump?
Annabelle.
Yeah, agmatine, arachidonic acid, and something else. But I don't feel it, you know. So it's, I mean, like it's not like you're gonna feel it like a you know a regular powder or whatever. But someone else may feel it. But the taste, we did it like I think 4 or 5 runs of you know to get the taste down. And I tried a bunch of other gummies out there, and the taste is on point. But I'm like, I gave it to a few other people, and they feel it. I just don't. I don't feel anything though. I mean, I could get Propofol, and I don't feel it like until the
Amon,
fifth
you
one.
you should lie about your own products. I mean, really.
No, I'm transparent. Like you know, I'm transparent. Like
Hey,
they're
what am I-
gummies, bro. How much stuff can you actually put in a like actual gummy? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you want? Come here. Come here.
Look at
Oh,
Lee.
it's just bring your pets to work day.
No, yeah, my dog just walked in. I left the door open.
Yeah,
Come
your
here.
cat spoiled, Lee.
Come on.
What's that?
Your cat spoiled. Do
This
that a lot.
this cat thinks it's human. It's like a baby. It's like,
Do you
How many animals you got?
I got 7 cats, but you know, when you get to my age and you've been married for a while, it's the only pussy you get. So
Okay.
just gotta watch the claws.
you ever take that cat in when you go to your Chinese restaurant? And
No, they'll eat it.
Yeah, so,
Dude, I watch Long Crime all the time the other day, and there's this other guy the other day. He got in trouble for having sex with his dog, and then it's funny because he had a paw print tattoo like right under his peck, and you know like it was like totally normal to him the whole situation, and but he had more. He didn't really get in a lot of trouble for that. He had to like warrants out for because he didn't register as a sex offender because he did some horrible shit like you know, years prior. So he's just a sick ass dude. But
Is that the guy you're talking about that just put to death?
No. This guy didn't put to death.
There was a guy that just put to death.
By shooting range? Are you talking about that guy?
No. They just what do you call it? Lethal injection, you know. But apparently
lethal injection's too easy.
Oh yeah, tell me, especially for this guy. Apparently this guy kidnapped a 10-year-old girl, did all the things you can't say on YouTube, and then killed her, and decapitated her and disemboweled her.
And he got to peacefully put to sleep, did he?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Should have gave him to the family and the parents and just let him torture the fucker.
Bo, what happens to prisoners when they find out that they either were rapists or pedophiles?
You're gonna have I'm talking about a bad time. Like they getting raped.
Really?
Yeah, they getting raped.
Aren't they in SEG a lot though, Bo? Aren't they in SEG a lot? Like put by themselves a lot.
Some of them ain't, cause they like you can't put everybody in SEG, cause if you do, you ain't got nowhere to put the rest of the people.
Right.
So they put them out there in the population, and they just hope don't nobody find out. But when you come in the part, like everybody already, well, some people already know. They get your paperwork, then like I done seen to where some folks got the broom, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm talking about rape constantly.
Wow.
Then you ain't going to chow or none of that type of stuff. And
Yeah.
some of them get stabbed though. You get stabbed.
I've seen this one guy, you know, they got a shank or whatever, they shanked him in his ass, and he kept had to get sewed up, and they kept just shaking him when he got out again. It just kept happening. And it showed a picture of him, like he was all bleedy and had blood and had shit and everywhere and all that. But yeah, those guys deserve it all, man. That's
They did that.
children.
The one guy down here, they did it like they talk about. This was years ago. They belted the fuck out of him. He got raped, and in the end, they did the old pipe up the ass with the barbed wire, pulled the pipe out. And
I actually, on my other channel, Dorian, listen to this. On my other channel, I actually interviewed a guy who was wrongfully accused of rape and murder. And when he was 16 or 17, it was tried as an adult. Okay. This was before DNA. This was like the early 90s. Did 16 years in prison. They tried to kill him 3 different times, right? One time they almost killed him. They had a helicopter him to a different medical facility because they didn't have the means to save him there.
Yeah, that's early.
Oh, yeah? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then they found out through DNA that it wasn't him. And the guy that actually did it, that was out, had murdered and raped another girl while he was in prison, while the wrong guy was in prison.
Oh, it's a lot of like that. Like I know a guy like stayed next door to me. His girlfriend put a rape charge on him. Then they try to put a kidnapping charge on him because a lady seen what was happening and she offered to help him. Then they try to say he kidnapped the lady, and the lady went to court, testified, and the girlfriend was writing them notes, sending them money, saying, "I wish I never did this, try to do this and all this." She actually saying that he was innocent on the notes, like, I know you didn't do this. And the man took the stuff to court. They still gave him 8 years though.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
Wow. Yeah, like you get convicted of something like that, like you're gonna have a hard time unless you keep going to court like that. You telling people you innocent, but you got to keep going to court and showing them like, I am innocent. I'm fighting this right here. Because if you don't, and people get hold to that, man, you're gonna have a hard time. Now, if you get convicted and you serve your time like dude did them 16 years, he got a bankroll. I ain't talking about from just doing time. I'm talking about from what tried to happen to him in prison, though. Because if anybody tried to he got stabbed or people try to rape him or stuff like that, he'll never have to work again in his life, though.
Well, that's what happened to the guy I interviewed. When he got out, he sued. This was New York State. He was upstate somewhere. He sued New York State. He obviously won, put himself through college and law school, and then opened a practice where he actually helps people that are wrongfully accused. And I think he got 12 different people's accusations reversed and helped 12 different people.
What was his charge? What was his charge, John?
His was murder and rape.
Okay. You know that when you get accused of something like that's awful when you get accused of like, you know, a sex related crime or child molestation or something. Like when I was younger, my chiropractor, he got sent away for like 30 years. And I'm like, I went to him for years. My brother did. I'm like, there was no evidence. A couple kids at the local high school said he did some stuff. I was like, I don't buy it. They even interviewed my dad because my dad, we a family restaurant like right next to his business. And it's like, you know, being accused of that's awful because it's such a nasty, awful, you know, crime. And those guys, I don't think those guys, you can rehab those kind of people that actually are into that kind of stuff. I don't think you can rehab those kind of
I don't think so either. I know they do give them, Jay, what's it called? When it cuts off your sex drive and your testosterone level. They call it medical castration or something like that. Chemical castration. Yeah.
That don't work.
No, it doesn't.
No, they don't work
because it's all up here.
They was putting it in the Kool-Aid when we are in there. So everybody drink the Kool-Aid. They putting it in there, and you know it, and it still work. Like you got people they in there putting a violation on them doors and stuff and walking by like jacking off to the part offs and all that. So it can't work, man.
Jesus Christ.
It's like estrogen. What are they doing? Like estrogen, or what are they putting in there? Like,
I don't. It's I forgot the name of the drug,
I forgot what it was though.
and
But
it's supposed to kill your sex drive completely. It's something with an L. They actually give it to kids that. What is it?
Wedding cake.
What? Yeah, no, it's not what.
I've had 5 of them.
Yeah,
got a
it certainly didn't work for you. You went to a hospital for
Lupron.
Lupron. Yeah, they actually give it to people that want to transition from male to female. Go figure. I don't know. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. What time is it? 9:30.
So you go from being a male rapist, and then you become a female, and then you go finger pop all the young girls. So what's the difference?
I don't know, but yeah, apparently you don't feel anything though when you're abroad. When you go from a guy being abroad, you know, because
But they got a guy that was saying he was a woman, locked him up with the women, and all of a sudden girls started coming up pregnant.
Yeah, it happened in Jersey.
Yeah.
It happened several times. It happened right here in Jersey. You got 2 girls pregnant. And the guy from the CO union was like, "What'd you think was going to happen? We told you this was going to happen." All right, guys, listen, I got to go. It's been over an hour. Thank you very much. Muscle Talk, and we will see you guys soon. Later.
Boy.
Peace.
See y'all later.